as a segue, and I see can I jump in and demo? Awesome. What I wanted to do, we have Snowflake's SKO coming up, and I wanted to build some assets for them. So I wanted to build on top of what Colin, you, and Ariel demoed the other day with Cortex. No, Kylie, it was my son's birthday, and those balloons ended up in here. So let me share my screen. And I wanted to create something a little bit more tangible with the Cortex functions right in Omni. So here I took that MBA data and I wanted to enrich it, with just statistics. So I wanted to provide a look into, more information about these players, maybe a biography, a list of their career awards. We can look at something other than Kevin Durant, maybe Justin's favorite player, Devin Booker, and have that update and pass through as it's going to give that updated Snowflake complete function here. We can also do things like building a sentiment on players, like see how players are viewed, or here I pulled in a sentiment function. Where's player sentiment? If I refresh this, oh no, I haven't pushed it. Let me go back here. I think it's in this workbook model. Grab this. Yeah, right here, player sentiment. So if I grab player names, let's filter down just points per game. And grab in a player sentiment here, we can see how people view these players. I don't believe Kobe Bryant should have this low of a sentiment, but what do I know? I also wanted to do some classification on these players here, where you can see, all-time greats versus superstars. And really all this is doing is I'm pulling this in and just pulling in these Snowflake classification functions right here. So classifying them, getting a player sentiment on them. It's super easy to add all this into here. I think, Jack, you were demoing this to a customer the other day and had some really good feedback. The other thing I wanted to do was touch on summarization. I think this is a huge one. That's a big value add of where, we can pull in, here's a tile with just total sales, order count. I can modify this to be weekly and then, create this as just like over the holiday period, over December, last complete month, update that. And that's then going to summarize the entire result set here and give us the trends, going to give us some questions to ask next to the data. And this one took me a little bit to figure out how to do, but essentially all I'm doing is, taking the SQL query from this tile, and then I'm packaging it up into a CTE in a SQL-based tile, and then just going to just create that as a JSON object and pass that into the complete function right here. So we can, actually summarize the entire data set rather than on a row by row basis. Cool.
Really nice. Just as an aside, have we looked into other dialects doing stuff like this? I know we've done a bunch of demos with Snowflake, but have we looked at?
I know.
Sure, BigQuery has some stuff like this. I don't know how they compare though.
I know there was a Sigma demo out there where they talk about doing it with Databricks as well with their SQL functions.